Hey, what's up? It is Stefan Georgi here, and today I'm going to show you how to use Claude to write 5 to 10 advertorials in an hour. And I'm going to give you the full process, walk you through it step by step, and then I will also provide a link to the process so that you have that and can use it for yourself. This is insanely valuable. Hopefully you know how to use advertorials, but if for some reason you don't, they are great for if you're selling something short form, like an eCom type of page, such as this. They're also great as an intermediary between an ad and a long form sales letter. And really, they can do a lot of pre-selling for you. Another good thing is if, for example, say you want to sell this keto product. This is not my company. I do know the people who run traffic for them and write a lot of their ads and all that. And they have team members in our Copy Accelerator Pro Mastermind. But basically, if you were sending an email to a list of buyers for a supplement, let's say, and you send them right to this page, it's not quite enough information to necessarily sell them. It probably wouldn't convert very well, right? And so you want an advertorial in place that could do some of the pre-selling for you. Advertorials are kind of like fake articles. It says it's a fake article or it's a sponsored article or a sponsored ad or whatever it is. They've been used for like a century. And they're really valuable. So with that being said, let's kind of go into this process. And there's really only 3 steps, which I have up here. We're going to take the landing page or a sales letter that you want to write the advertorial for and turn it into a PDF without images. I'll show you how to do that. Super easy. You're going to run this advertorial process, which is over here, which I'm going to walk you through. And then you can just repeat that process again and again and again and again and again and again and again to write just endless advertorials, which you will see inside of this video. So first and foremost, this page, I literally just Googled Keto Activate because I have another one of their pages that does well. And I figured, well, let's just see what happens. So this is like their first result on Google. Great, right? And so all I'm gonna do is pull up this doc here. I'm gonna take this page and just copy and paste it into a Google Doc. So I'm gonna do Command-Shift-V, right? That does that. And then I'm going to also take these FAQs, which I don't think I copied yet. I copied them all once. Let's see. I opened them up, expanded them. Those will be valuable to have. So copy and paste those in Command-Shift-V. And I'm going to take some of these testimonials. I'm going to do this, testimonials. I'll make this bigger so you can see it. But don't worry too much about the copies. This is the same copy that you saw here, right? Okay, so here's the Nets testimonial. Sorry, you know what? Make sure I actually copy that. Control C. See if it did it. Actually, that's even easier. Okay, let's do it this way. Oh wait, I'm just gonna type the name in. So that was that. Let me open NFB, make it easier. Between them, make it easier for me. Let's do this one, Renee G. Gloria, and we'll do one more after this. Don't worry, we're not going to take forever on this. And I mean, whatever. This one's nice and short and easy. Kathleen S. Okay. Okay, so not a ton of copy, but good to have it. Keto Activate eCom landing page for Claude. Okay, so we have this. All we're gonna do now, download as a PDF. Now we have it downloaded as a PDF. Perfect. Okay, so keep that up. We don't need this page anymore. You know what I'll do? I'll link to it at the top of this document, just so we have it. Landing page. And actually, you know what? I'll do that. I'll do it somewhere else. Let's do it here. So we downloaded that already. Now we're going to go into this Claude process here. So I did it for a pet supplement recently, which is why you see that. Let's say for a keto product. Okay, so attached, we're gonna upload this to Claude. I'm gonna copy and paste this prompt in a minute. Attached, you'll find a sales letter for a keto product. I want you to analyze it and then tell me target market, problems, pain points of the market, primary promises made. Here's an example of what this looks like after doing it for a supplement in the vision space. So basically this doesn't change. This is just some example copy of what it could look like when Claude gives it out. So you've got the promise, all this kind of stuff, right? Okay, so let's copy and paste this. And let's go into our friend Claude. Here's Claude here. Did that. I'm going to pause this because I don't want you to see everything on my desktop, so 1 second. Okay, uploaded, keto activate, eCom landing page. That's the prompt. I copy and pasted it in. It just shows it. There's some formatting or something, so it shows it this way, okay? So let's run this first prompt in Claude. Let's see what we get. And then I started that new document. By the way, I don't need this anymore either. Oop. Okay, so it's working. While it works here, this will be our Claude outputs, advertorial, keto activate. Okay. So now I'll zoom in a little bit here. Target market, men and women likely in their 30s, 50s who are interested in or already following a ketogenic diet for weight loss, improved health, and increased energy. They may be struggling to consistently stay in ketosis or are looking for ways to accelerate their progress and results. Problems, pain points of the market. Difficulty getting into and maintaining ketosis, especially if they are new to the keto diet or have a busy lifestyle that makes strict adherence challenging. Experiencing the keto flu. Struggling with cravings. Feeling low on energy. Frustration with slow progress. Concerns about sustainability and health implications, boredom of limited food options. Promise. Helps put your body into ketosis faster, accelerates your ketosis results. The DBHB ketones help with this, provides clean all natural energy, supports health, yada yada. Okay, cool. All we're gonna do, take this, copy and paste it into here. So you've got your target market. Primary promises made, and difficulties, pain points. Sorry. Okay, right? I'll make this big for you as well. All right. Next prompt. Great job. Now here are two more things: credible proof, social proof. Credible proof would be if there's universities, one person is referenced. Social proof would be X amount of people. Now, if it doesn't have it, no big deal. We'll still just do this. We're gonna do all of our prompts. So, right. Good job. Here's this. You might say didn't hire for that page. That's okay. Next one after we get this is going to be around common solutions that are mentioned in the sales letter, along with the reasons why they don't work or are not the real answer. And it shows examples. Now, again, short copy of eCom. So I'm going to say, hey, you know, if this doesn't show many common solutions, then that's okay. What are some examples? Let's see. So let's put out these testimonials here. So that's good. Okay, so I'm going to ignore that for now and put number 3. Okay, again, what are some common solutions and why are they not the answer? So here we're just trying to sort of like, you know, we'll talk about that in the advertorial, that so-and-so tried this, this, and this, didn't get great results. So let's see. And again, if it says, hey, we don't have a lot in the copy we looked at, that's okay. You know, we'll just sort of say, what are some examples? Now, and it might just do it automatically because Claude 3 is really smart. And I am using Claude 3, which is from Anthropic. You get a certain amount of outputs with it. You can also sign up for Poe and use Claude 3 here and get more outputs. And it's like $20 a month, I think, for each of these. So it's really not very expensive and it's very much worthwhile. Okay. Thanks. If you were going to make a list of common solutions along with reasons they are not effective, what would be on it and what would the reasons be? Please do it in the format of the example I shared. a moment ago. Okay, so let's do that one next. There's not that many more prompts to go, to be honest with you. So I think just stay with me here if you're watching, because I should, blow your mind when you see the outputs here, okay? So target market, we got all that stuff. While we're waiting for that, we can just go and make these bold just for our own simplicity's sake. Doesn't really matter, just makes life easier for us. It's talking a little fancy today. So it's saying, okay, what are common solutions, right? Strict adherence to ketogenic diet, keto flu, exogenous ketone supplements, intermittent fasting, excessive exercise. It's fine. One thing I might do is be like, what about weight loss as well, right? But for now, we're okay. So one thing I would do also is do that section here. There we go. So right here. Traditional solution is not working. Not the real answer. Okay, so it's fine for now. Okay. Next one. What does it say is a real culprit? Again, if it doesn't have a real culprit, is what it is. It's easier with a sales letter, I'll be honest with you, but yeah, here we go. So basically, difficulty achieving maintaining ketosis. Talks about BHB ketones, help amplify your keto lifestyle, same ketones your body actually makes. Let's just go with these, seems fine for now. Okay. So UMP. All right. I'm going to remove the claims thing and say the, okay. Doing awesome. It's Wildberry, so I just change this to, from the sales page. By the way, it says sales letter throughout this, but really it doesn't matter. And so now we're basically asking description of the product without naming it, outcome results spokesperson got. There's no spokesperson on this page since it's not a sales letter. That's okay. Product name, how to consume product, what's the price, exclusive price. And so, yeah, again, don't worry that this doesn't match up perfectly with the page. It shouldn't really matter, which is what's really interesting. By the way, the next we're gonna do ingredients. Then it's come up with an avatar for us. And then I guess we didn't do testimonials yet. All right, testimonials here. So testimonials and then ingredients, and then we're done pulling outputs, and then we're gonna move into doing advertorials. Okay. So, and by the way, I already kind of gave us testimonials, so I don't think we need to add more of those. Keto Activate, mix one scoop in your favorite beverage. Anchor price isn't mentioned. That's okay. So, great. Now we don't really need testimonials because it already kind of gave us testimonials in this instance, right? So now let's pull out the ingredients. Honestly, this one's not going to have a bunch of studies on it because it's a very short copy. So I'm just going to have it pull them out for me like this. Okay, so it's pulling the ingredients in a nice little format. And when I edit this, if I copy paste in, I'll remove the little no studies that are shared because we don't need to add that for every one of them. Yeah. No problem, Claude. Thanks. Okay. All right, so exogenous ketones. This one's a proprietary blend. MCT oil. Monk fruit. Okay, last one before we actually start writing the advertorial, okay? So, all right, since the market is wide ranging for this product, I need your help with something. We're gonna be doing several advertorials for this product. I think if we try to speak to everyone, we'll struggle, so it's probably best to pick a few different avatars who we can have the advertorials come from, archetypes as it were, based on the data you pulled. What are some of the avatar archetypes we can have advertorials come from that would speak to specific segments of the market? And you know what I might do is say, and by the way, let's assume this market skews heavily female because it's weight loss, and I know that about the market, right? So let's put that in there. I'm gonna say, also let's assume this market skews heavily female since the weight loss market typically does. Okay. Boop. So, by the way, we're 17 minutes in this video, and this is the prep work, but you only have to do this one time for all the advertorials you want to write, and you'll see why that is and how that looks like here in a few moments from now. But this is super dope. This is one of my favorite parts of what we're doing here, right? Because it's essentially going to give you these different avatar types that, you know, you could take one type of advertorial and have 6 versions of it or however many versions of it, right? I could also say, cool, give me some more, 10 versions of it, just based on these different archetypes, right? So let's go ahead and grab these. And I'll go through what they are in a second, because now you're like, come on, man, show me what we got here. Archetypes. I usually will, I'll kind of like highlight this as something different, because this is, you'll see why in a minute. So you've got the busy working mom, 30s or 40s, who juggles work and family responsibilities. The post-pregnancy weight struggler, new mom in her 20s, late 20s, early 30s, having difficulty losing weight after giving birth. The perimenopausal woman, 40s, 50s, experiencing the early stages of menopause. Her body's changing, increased belly fat, decreased energy levels. The yo-yo dieter, the keto-conscious health enthusiast, the post-retirement weight gainer. And this is extra stuff here, right? But she notices weight gain, decreases energy, all that kind of stuff, okay? So, cool. Okay, so now we're gonna just upload an advertorial page and have it analyze, sorry, I'll highlight this so you know what I'm doing. Okay. We're gonna upload an advertorial and say, hey, like, you're gonna analyze the structure off of it. Because basically all we're gonna do is have Claude model off the advertorial. So in this case, I'm gonna pick one from the pet supplement company that I am an equity partner in. Here's what it looks like, right? A scoop a day keeps the vet away. How I keep my senior dog young at heart. Low energy, limping, and whimpering. I felt helpless, but then I gave my dog this bacon flavored treat. Low energy, limping, and whimpering. I felt helpless until I gave my dog this bacon flavored treat. It's basically very similar, right? Here's like the thing. My dog Daisy was slowing down. I was scared of losing her. Like many doting dog owners, my love Daisy is my whole world. The discovery that changed everything. It's like resetting your dog's energy and health. Trying Wild Belly was easy. I went to the company's website. Thousands of owners are sharing similar stories. An affordable no-risk solution. Box, act now, supplies won't last, call to action, right? So that's kind of what an advertorial looks like. And by the way, We can get into this more, but how do you find other advertorial types? Well, frankly, just go to websites. Let me show you this really quickly in case you aren't super familiar with this. Like one place I often go to is weather.com, which of course we've got that eclipse happening today as I film this, but sponsored content, right? Often for health ones, you'll find advertorials in between. Let's see, this is Dr. Kellyanne. So see, it's an ad, right? This is the native ad. Let's try this performance golf. Probably goes to an advertorial as well, but let's click this one first and see what happens, right? This one morning habit could change everything. Advertisement, Dr. Kellyanne, right? Advertorial. And it's trying to link you to a video sales letter. You click that, you go to this video sales letter. Okay, that's what, will happen, right? So basically, we have this for Wild Belly. Performance golf might not go to an advertorial. Let's see. Yep, they go right to a VSL. Most people go, or a lot of people go to advertorials though. And so, right, that's what we're trying to make, and that's what that example showed you, okay? Should save that so I can link to it too. Sorry, Dr. Kellyanne, blowing up your shit. But yeah, okay. So basically you can use spy tools, you can just go to different websites, just find advertorials. In fact, you know what? We can totally model off of this one. Let's do the Wild Belly one first, and then I'll do maybe this one next. I mean, the one challenge with this one is it's all about a doctor. So I might not use this for conscious or keto activate because it doesn't have a doctor, but whatever, right? So, I just showed you this example of the Wild Belly advertorial. And so let's upload that one. So if I go back to this thing, right? I'm going to upload advertorial for an unrelated product. For example, advertorial, okay? So copy and paste. I'm going to pause just because again, I don't want you to see my desktop necessarily. Okay, I'm back just so you can see this. Okay, Wild Belly advertorial number 4. Analyze the structure. The reason I say analyze the structure on this all the time, by the way, is because I just want it to kind of make sure it gets what the advertorial should look like, which it does, but I've just found these prompts really help, okay? So let's analyze the structure. So now you're gonna be like, all right, you're gonna write a new advertorial, follow the example advertorial page and also the style and tone, but this will be for a Wild Belly product that you reviewed the advertorial for. For the spokesperson advertorial for now, let's create one that matches the demographic and psychographic experience just shared. Before going live, we'll update the advertorial copy for real customer. So again, we're kind of trying to use like a fake spokesperson, which is actually not uncommon in advertorial because you're gonna say it's an advertisement right up at top. And then you're gonna pick an archetype. Now, if you're wondering, okay, well, we got all this other data we went through Claude and asked about, right? It's the advertorial for PDF. I just uploaded above. Please analyze that now. Okay. Hopefully this doesn't act weird. I'll go through this more in a second. But the reason why we got all those inputs right is that basically we don't need to copy and paste them in because we already have them. But if we come back later and we'll do it later, so say we're gonna do some advertorials now, you want to do more later, you'd be like, okay, hey, here's this advertorial, right? Analyze it, whatever it is. Now we're in a new advertorial. Here's all the information you need, right? And we have all the information, and we can do it that way. So that's why we wanted to save everything we got from Claude in a separate document. Hopefully that makes sense. We'll see in a second, right? I'm gonna take this prompt and we're gonna pick one of these avatars. Okay, so give me a second here. I'll put it over here for a minute just to make it clean and actually mention a different brand. This is for Keto Activate, okay? And so right now we're in a new advertorial page for Keto Activate. Follow structure of the we can say the Wild Belly advertorial page because that's what we just shared. Wild Belly advertorial page and also style and tone, but this will be for the Keto Activate. I'll make these I'll highlight these so you can see that these are things you would change, right? I'll highlight them in blue. Sorry, otherwise you can follow structure, blah, blah. View the sales page 4. Let's create one that matches the demographic. Now again, this is where we put in our avatar type, okay? So we have our outputs here with busy working mom, post-pregnancy weight struggler, perimenopausal woman. Let's go with the busy working mom to start, okay? So now this is really important too. Or say 2 notes, right, as you begin writing. Match the style and tone of the example advertorial that you analyze. Build a rank for the one for this new product and brand. Just like an example advertorial, find a good blend of storytelling and sound like a news article or report. Then this is really, really good. When you write, please take your time. Go section by section and just ask me to continue whenever you run out of space. We can do so over multiple outputs from you. Please keep in mind the effective direct response, or that effective direct response is often on the longer side. So I do not want you to try to condense copy here. Try to conserve outputs. Take it as long as you need to really capture the style and strength of that same advertorial page, but for key to activate in this market. Go ahead now. Remember to ask me to continue whenever you're ready, okay? So now we're going to do this, okay? And I could put this over into this example one here so that you have it. All right, so it got the structure. Great, okay? So we're giving our instructions, and now we're going to start writing. We have been going for 26 minutes with me talking and showing a lot of stuff. Let's go ahead and have it start. And fingers crossed, it looks good and I don't look like an idiot here. But I should be pretty solid, honestly. The only thing I'm wondering about is some of the no studies, but okay. So remember our market on this one is a busy working mom, right? Great start to this. Okay, so headline options whilst writing: from exhausted mom to keto queen, how I lost 30 pounds and reclaimed my energy. Juggling work and family left me overweight and drained until I discovered this delicious secret weapon. I thought I'd never lose a baby weight, but this tasty drink made keto easy. Those are not bad headlines, right? Body copy: I was drowning in mom guilt and stubborn baby weight. That's kind of like the subhead if you go back to the wild belly example. So the reason you know it is because there's a little space there, right? So for example, my dog was slowing down, I was scared of losing her, right? The equivalent of that would be this part here. As a working mom of 2 young kids, I'm always putting everyone else's needs before my own. Between juggling deadlines at work, shuttling the kids to daycare and activities, and trying to keep up with household chores, I barely have a moment to breathe, let alone focus on my health. Over the years, the stress and lack of self-care took a toll on my body. I watched helplessly as the number on the scale crept up, my energy levels plummeted, and my confidence hit an all-time low. I hardly recognized myself anymore. I knew I needed to make a change, but the thought of overhauling my diet and squeezing in hours at the gym seemed impossible with my crazy schedule. I felt stuck and hopeless. The keto diet sounded promising, but impossible for a busy mom. That's when I started hearing about the keto diet. Friends raved about how it melted away stubborn pounds and gave them incredible energy. The before and after photos blew my mind. When I looked into what the keto diet actually entailed, my heart sank. Complicated recipes, strict macros, and hours of meal prep, there was no way I could swing that with my hectic lifestyle. Plus, I knew from experience that restrictive diets always left me feeling deprived and hangry. I'd inevitably cave to carb cravings and undo any progress I had made. The keto diet seemed great for somebody else, not a busy mom like me. A discovery that changed everything. Just when I was ready to give up, I stumbled upon an article that stopped me in my tracks. It was written by Dr. Ryan Shelton, a world-renowned expert in holistic medicine and weight loss. I can't remember if Ryan Shelton was on the Keto Activate page. If not, obviously we don't want to make up a spokesperson. I would just say it was written by, a world-renowned expert in holistic medicine and weight loss, or by this expert, right? You don't have to use the name. What it revealed shocked me. Dr. Shelton explained that the real reason most people fail on the keto diet isn't a lack of willpower. It's that getting into and staying in ketosis is biologically very different. You see, even small amounts of carbs can kick you out of ketosis and stall fat burning. And since keto is so restrictive, your body constantly craves the carbs and sugars it's missing. No wonder the diet felt impossible to stick to. But Dr. Shelton's article also revealed a simple solution. He explained that a special blend of exogenous ketones could be the key to making keto easy and sustainable for anyone. Now, I want to check on Ryan Shelton real quick. Was he on this page or another page? Let's look real quick. Dr. Ryan Shelton, keto. Is he related to Keto Activate, or did they just make this up? No, Soft Beach Skin Lab. Right, no. So say, great job so far, but instead of using Dr. Ryan Shelton, let's just say that the article came from an expert, or from a world-renowned expert in holistic medicine and weight loss. Not name the doctor, or since Dr. Shelton is not associated with Keto Activate. With that note in mind, please continue. Okay, so now it's gonna keep going. So it's rewriting that part. Science back shortcut to key to success. So, science back shortcut to keto success. The ketone supplement the article wrote about is called Keto Activate. It contains a precise blend of high-quality beta-hydroxybutyrate ketones that help your body enter ketosis quickly and effortlessly. Normally, your body only enters ketosis when you follow a very strict low-carb, high-fat diet, but BHB ketones in Keto Activate, but the BHB ketones in Keto Activate trick your body into thinking it's already in a state of ketosis, even if you're not eating a perfect keto diet. This means you can enjoy faster weight loss, increased energy, and better brain power without being derailed by tiny mistakes or cravings. It's like a shortcut to all the benefits of keto without the struggle. The article cites several clinical styles showing how effective BHB ketones are for kickstarting and enhancing results, for example. Now, showing these studies, you would want to go look this up and make sure these are legit, because Claude will hallucinate. And you could always just sort of remove the studies if you needed to, okay? There's going to be hallucinations, but overall, well, this was better for sales letter if you have like art studies, or by the way, for not Nutra, you don't have to deal with that, right? And so I can show an example of not Nutra shortly here. But trying Keto Activate was a game changer. Found the website, ordered a 3-month supply, checkout process was quick and hassle-free. My package arrived just 2 days later. First morning, I mixed a scoop of the delicious dark chocolate powder into my coffee. The rich flavor was so satisfying, it felt like an indulgent treat, not a diet product. To my amazement, I felt a difference almost immediately. My brain fog lifted, a steady stream of energy kicked in. I powered through my morning meetings, didn't even feel tempted by the donuts in the break room. Over the next few weeks, the changes in my body and mood were incredible. The stubborn pounds finally started coming off, even though I wasn't following a strict keto diet. I had more than enough energy to keep up with my kids from sun up to sundown. And the best part, I never felt deprived and hungry. Anytime a craving struck, Keto Activate satisfied it instantly. I have some testimonials here. I think it just made these ones up, so you'd replace these with, real ones from the website. Continue. Again, there's gonna be little things that you gotta change sometimes, especially if it's a short landing page without a ton of details. Or if you knew those details, even if they were on the landing page, if it's your company or brand, you could just fill them in, and then you won't have to deal with these hallucinations, right? Because, for example, the pricing, I don't know if that pricing is actually accurate or not. I could have taken a few minutes to add it in, but I want you to sort of get the general gist of this. That's in this box, right? All right, so good, right? Advertorial done. I can copy and paste this into a new document. So let's do that real quick. Keto Activate new advertorial number 1. I cancel advertorial. And since we're gonna do a few more super fast here, and I do mean super fast, we'll do 5. And I guarantee you I'll be done with these 5 in the next 10 or 15 minutes, because I probably won't talk too much while I'm doing it, okay? So I can copy and paste this one in. We'll go to here since it redid the discover that changed anything part. There's that. This. This. And this. I'm doing these little S's here because I want to format these without I have to change it later basically. So there's that. This. This. And this, okay? Cool. So what can we do now? We have a lot of options, right? I've got other Wild Belly advertorial, so I can give it another format, which I will do. But I could also do the same thing, but just do a different avatar, right? So for example, we just did the busy working mom. We could do the post-pregnancy weight struggler. Let's do the perimenopausal woman next, right? So say, great job with this. Now let's write another advertorial for keto activate using the same wild belly advertorial example as a template to model off of, but this time let's make the avatar archetype we are speaking to, and that the advertorial is coming from the following. Okay, so this is the perimenopausal woman. Okay, so here we go with number 2. And we'll do these here. Activate advertorial outputs example. So, menopause was ruining my life until I found this delicious drink mix. Struggling with menopause, belly hot flashes and fatigue. Read this now. How I'm thriving in menopause and staying slim without getting my favorite foods. So again, you can always ask for more headlines. This one's not bad, but I might say like until I found this delicious chocolate drink recipe, right? Give me more specificity. There are little things, and honestly, one of the reasons I'm going to be giving away a bunch of my really good stuff this week to my email list, and I'll put some stuff up on YouTube as well, is because I realized I can do that. This will help a lot of companies and people. You'll get copy that's better than what 99% of copywriters would write on their own anyway. But really that missing 1% is like judgment, specificity, things of that nature. And so I know there's a group of people who, you know, will want to join Copy Accelerator Pro, which is my mastermind where I'll review your copy, give feedback, talk through funnel strategy, all of these sorts of things. And, you know, I can like help be trained. You either have me help you kind of like see where those missing 1% things are and how to make them better, and also train, you know, you or your copywriters for your business to do that. But anyway, okay, from Lisa Thompson, menopause hit me like a ton of bricks. I thought I was prepared for menopause. I knew about the hot flashes and mood swings, but nothing could have warned me about the toll it would take on my body and self-esteem. Almost overnight, I gained 20 pounds, most of it right around my middle. I was exhausted all the time, no matter how much I slept, and the brain fog made me feel like I was losing my mind. I hardly recognized myself anymore. I used to be so energetic and confident. Now I felt like a frumpy, forgetful shell of my former self. It was devastating. I tried everything to get my old body and vitality back. Again, might change vitality, right? I counted calories religiously, suffered through intense workouts, and I even tried hormone replacement therapy, but nothing seemed to make a dent in my menopause belly or fatigue. I was beginning to think that this was my new normal, that I'd have to give up and accept feeling miserable and unattractive for the rest of my life. And this is going to be like a subheader. A keto diet sounded promising, but impossible to stick to. Then after I mentioned that the keto diet had worked wonders for her menopause symptoms, she shared about how it melted away her stubborn belly fat and gave her the energy of a 20-year-old. Intrigued, I started researching, right, here's the problems. This is another subheader. You can see it's all caps, right? That's how you know it's a subheader. The menopause metabolism shift that changed everything. Came across a eye-opening article. Talks about, and this is cool, right? It's actually tying in specifically why like keto is harder during menopause, right? I wonder if this would be like right for me. Pretty cool. Continue. Sorry, my cat was on my lap. I had to kick her off for now because, you know, we write in copy here, cat. Come on, little Claude, you can do it. I don't know why Claude's gonna go slow. Of course, the day I film myself, Claude's gonna kind of be weird. So hopefully there it goes. Okay. And by the way, for example, if you didn't want to show the product name right away, you could keep it blind and be like, hey, good, but you know, let's remove, you could just edit yourself, or you could say, let's not mention the product name until, you know, the last section of the advertorial, right? And then it could just do that for you. But also the flavor is really important for when you're selling consumables that you're going to eat. And so it's nice to see how, right, I noticed the delicious dark chocolate flavor mixed with almond milk. It tasted like a rich creamy milkshake, not a diet supplement. I actually look forward to drinking it each morning. Those are great little details, right? Adding advertorials, testimonials. And let's get to the final section of this. Continue. Now let me show you right, this one from Kellyanne uses a lot of credibility and proof elements, but let's see if I can copy and paste it. Yeah. So I'm gonna do with this one. open as a new document. I just copied it and copy this where it's fine. Say link. I'll put CTA link. CTA link. Click here to watch the video now. Okay. All right. So all right, download as a PDF, and you'll see why we're gonna do that in a moment, okay? I've got a bunch of Wildbelly ones, but instead of that, so now we've got this advertorial which is done. I wanna save this one over to my document too. But then I'll show you how to do this with Kellyanne. I'll probably stop there. I'll probably do 3 instead of 5 because I know this video is going. And again, I'm gonna then give you some links to have all of these, like the processes, outputs, all of that. I probably won't share this Kellyanne advertorial I swiped because I don't want to cease and desist. I'm just using it as an example as I teach. But in general, I'll share links to all the stuff that I'm doing, right? Okay, advertorial number 2. Some meta-policy one up here, right? So headline options. Okay, so let's do one more. So I'm gonna say, great job. Now we're going to write another advertorial for Keto Activate. This time we're going to model off a different advertorial example, which I have attached. For this next Keto Activate advertorial, let's focus on this avatar. I'm going to put that in a second. Let's see. For the avatar, how about the post-retirement weight gainer? One important note, since this is for Keto Activate, we don't have a doctor spokesperson. So instead of talking about Dr. Kellyanne, is not associated with Keto Activate, we would want to talk about, you know, maybe like leading health and weight loss experts, or leverage brand credibility in general. Go ahead and start now. Now again, I'm doing this one without, this is not premeditated, so I don't know if it would be as good. I just want to show you how you could then take other examples and just write more advertorials. Again, I might not use this one for this specific Keto Activate thing since there's not a doctor spokesperson here, but let's just see what happens. Oh wait, shit, I didn't do the attachment. Sorry, 1 second, guys. Yeah, Claude, let me know how you didn't do it. So give me a second and I'll upload it. Okay, here we go. Okay, here we go. See how there's 7 messages remaining? That's where you can switch over to Poe and just do Pro. But you want to go through the process of pulling all these inputs again, right? And that's why doing like part 2, you're like, hey, we're gonna do this, analyze this advertorial, and then you're gonna just copy and paste in basically all this stuff you pulled. The like, I would call them the inputs, right? They're the things from the sales page, sales letter, whatever it is, that you pull there. Okay. I don't love that headline, but I can also say, hey, give me like 10 more headlines. So, discover the morning ritual that's helping retirees shed pounds, reclaim their vitality. Experts reveal the surprising drink that's transforming lives in the golden years. Body copy. Retirement is meant to be a time of relaxation, joy, and newfound freedom, but for many women, this reality is far less idyllic. As we enter our 60s, our bodies seem to rebel against us, packing in stubborn pounds and zapping our once boundless energy. You might feel like you're doing everything right, eating a balanced diet, staying active, and prioritizing self-care. Yet the number on the scale keeps creeping up, and your get up and go has well and truly got up and went. It's kind of fun copy. It's frustrating, disheartening experience, one that far too many retirees know all too well. But what if we told you that a simple morning habit could change everything? Lean health and weight loss experts have discovered a groundbreaking solution that's helping women in their 60s, 70s, and beyond reclaim their youthful energy and shed those pesky post-retirement pounds. And the best part, it takes just 30 seconds a day. The secret weapon for weight loss and vitality. This game-changing solution is a delicious, keto-friendly drink mix called Keto Activate. Developed by a renowned nutritionist and backed by cutting-edge science, Keto Activate is being hailed as a metabolic miracle for women in their golden years. So what makes Keto Activate so effective? The key lies in its unique blend of premium exogenous ketones, which are powerful compounds that help your body enter a state of ketosis even if you're not following a strict keto diet. When you're in ketosis, your body becomes a fat-burning machine, effortlessly melting away stubborn pounds and flooding your cells with clean, efficient energy. This means you can finally say goodbye to the post-retirement weight gain and hello to the active, vibrant lifestyle you deserve. The science behind the magic. The efficacy of Keto Activate isn't just anecdotal, it's backed by rigorous scientific research. Numerous studies have demonstrated the remarkable benefits of exogenous ketones for weight loss, energy, and overall health. Now it is, pulling some examples here again, which I'm guessing if it keeps referencing these, that there are real studies, right? But you would still want to go verify them and or replace them or whatever. So there are a few of the studies showing the potential 30-second habit with life-changing results. 30 seconds a day, experience fat burning, energy boosting, and mood enhancing benefits of ketosis. Keto Activate, you can indulge in the joys of retirement while still achieving your health and weight loss goals. Real woman, real results. It's got these testimonials here, which again, we might want to, put ones that are more accurate. Take control of your golden years. Click here to try Keto Activate risk-free, which is nice because it knows it's not a video actually, right? So, boom, easy peasy breezy. And that did the whole thing in one take. Okay, so now we have this. I'm saying by the way, this is great job. One thing, I'd love to see some alternative headline options. Can you please provide some now, right? So you can see how that works. And here's our advertorial example. So number 3. Okay. And look at this. If you can see I don't know if you can see the loom controls on my computer or not, but it's been 47 minutes since I started this video. And we're at 3. And again, as you can note, right now I could be like, okay, cool. Now do another one of the Dr. Kellyanne things for this avatar, this avatar, this avatar, this avatar, right? And, we would get we could have 10, 12, 15, 20 advertorials to test in a very short period of time. Let's see some of these headlines. The 30-second morning mix is melting post-retirement pounds. Retirees are raving about this fat-burning drink mix. The effortless way to shed weight and boost energy in your golden years. Keto drink that's transforming lives after 60. It's kind of interesting. Again, I might do some more specificity, like the morning chocolate drink or something like that, right? To just have a little more specificity, but pretty solid nonetheless. I'll put down here alternative headlines for advertorial. Number 3, cannot spell today. Right, okay. So I won't do 4 and 5 for now, just because I want to shut this video. I know people have lives to live and things. But like I said, I will give you all these documents that sort of support this. I'm going to share this with my email list, and then I'm also going to put this video up on YouTube with documents as well. And so, hopefully you find this really valuable. And again, the other part here, where it's version 2, you just upload advertorial and then copy and paste in the inputs. You don't even need these ones. I might even change this to say take the information you pulled previously, the inputs you pulled previously, and copy and paste them here, right? And then this would be I'll make this really clear. This is sort of the archetype you want to use, right? And it would start doing it. And now, so again, if I go over to Poe and use Claude 3 and Poe, basically in Poe, when you're here, you can pick different models. I find Claude 3 is the best. Pick Claude 3, could literally do that, and then start writing more advertorials and get around the issue of having only 5 messages remaining, right? So I hope that's valuable. If it is, feel free to let me know. If you read this in email or whatever, I might put in the doc, obviously if you want me to teach your team and how to do not just this, but all kinds of stuff with Claude, with AI to make you way more fast, effective, efficient, whether it's advertorials, ads, emails, sales pages, landing pages, coming up with hooks, viral content ideas, angles, big ideas, unique mechanisms, you name it, and also reviewing your copy for you, helping to copy chief it, giving you feedback on it, also reviewing your funnels, helping you to optimize different metrics like lifetime value, AOV, and all of that, while giving you, a business owner, if you are a business owner, 2 masterminds per year and a private WhatsApp group of other high-level business owners. Then check out CA Pro, and I'll make sure to link a sales letter to that. That's my annual mastermind/training program that I'm in the process of relaunching while I shoot this video today on April 8th. And it would, frankly, I'll be teaching stuff like this to you or your team again. So we'll go actually deeper. So we'll kind of look at advertorials, what's the structure, what's the purpose, all those things in depth, look at kind of like the manual processes for them, and then we'll also look at how to take AI to do it in a really fast and efficient way so that, within days, you can be producing incredibly strong copy. And then I'll help go through the copy you're producing and, give you the little tweaks, changes, whatever is needed so that it becomes, goes from 99%, 98% there to 100% there. So that's the value prop. All right. Thank you again for watching and hope you enjoyed. Bye.